Good morning, it's Saturday, which means no cartoons. It's time for children's books. I'm Stanley, this is Market Block Books in Troy, New York. It's a little before 9 o'clock, the store's not quite open yet. The farmer's market is getting going. And I have some children's books to talk about. I'm going to talk about some things that are new this week, and later I'll talk about some favorite books. The first on the list is The Last Apprentice. This is the number 10. It's called Lure of the Dead, 10 in the series. The next one is the Manual of Aeronautics, Scott Westerfield. I don't know if you've read his series, Behemoth, Leviathan, rather, Behemoth, and of the others. I love the first one. That's me. I don't go usually past the first volume, but it's fun. It's World War I, cyberpunk, cool. Next is Pittacus lore. This is another part of the series of man, I'm having a problem today. The I'm Number 4 series. This is the Rise of the Nine. I love the first one. That's where I stopped. But these guys are popular. Basher has a new book out called Weather, and I don't know if you know the whole Basher series. The one that is the periodic table, we've sold hundreds of those. It comes with a little poster in the back that you can pull out and hang up on the wall. But I highly recommend any of the Basher ones. There's one on punctuation, grammar, math, music. But really, the one on the periodic table, if you don't have that, you need to have it. It's fall, and Nikki McClure has a new book out called Apple. It is so beautifully simple. Simple words, simple images, quiet. It's time to have these books around all the time. You know, this is my advice to publishers. Books like this, they have amazing artwork. They really should be sold as individual pieces of art, little posters that we can hand out. They're gorgeous. We're looking for these. I would decorate the store with them, my house. Nikki McClure especially, awesome. Oh, who's the one I'm really... Allison J. She's got phenomenal artwork in her children's books. So Esme Raji Codell has a new book out called Seed by Seed. It's a retelling of Johnny Appleseed. Apple theme, fall, you gotta have apple books. Right, Sophie? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Esme Raji Codell is a really popular and respected children's author. Again, another one you have to have. And speaking of wonderful children's authors, Coleen Paratore is actually from Troy, New York, and I'm plugging her not just because she's from Troy, but really because she's a wonderful writer. Her last book is called Dreamsleeves, which is about a young girl, 8th grade, going into 8th grade, and the struggles, the difficulties in her life. Beautifully told, and I'm not ashamed to say that I cried at the end. It's just a lovely, lovely book. But I mention this because she has a new book out, which is called Big, and it is a big book, and it's all about teaching values to children. The illustrations are done by Clare Fennell, or Fennell, and she does it in a sort of a collage style. Wonderful illustrations, very positive toward all children, all sizes, shapes, and types, but it's about being big inside, the bigness of your heart. Lovely, lovely book. It could be easily a core curriculum book. We are lucky to have yet another great children's author, illustrator in the neighborhood, not in Troy, but in the area. Matthew McElligott's newest book is called Even Aliens Need Snacks. This little boy concocts crazy foods that his family thinks are absolutely dreadful, and then lo and behold, the aliens are hot to trot for these things. Really sweet, funny book. Even Monsters Need Haircuts, that's the previous one that in this type of series, if you want to call it a series. Matthew's a lot of fun, and Matthew has a cohort named Larry Tuxbury, and together the two of them have put out a series of Benjamin Franklinstein books. This is Benjamin Franklinstein Lives, and this is Benjamin Franklinstein Meets the Fright Brothers. Their new one is coming out next week, Benjamin Franklinstein Meets Thomas Deadison. These guys, they're so twisted and wonderful, and the illustrations are phenomenal. I can't say enough about Larry Tuxbury and Matthew McElligott. You really need to read these things. They're coming for a signing October 6th. I forgot to mention that Colleen Paratore is coming for a signing, but I don't remember the date. I think it's October, end of October. Check in our calendar of events. Go to marketblockbooks.com. That'll redirect you to our joint book page with Stuyvesant Plaza, the book house, and you can see what events we have coming. And thanks for joining me. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to be doing some other favorite kids' books in the next couple of videos for kids, so hang on. I'm going to shoot for Saturdays for children's and Tuesdays for adults. See you later.